All right, guys, we got another one here. Today we're going to be talking about the 10 ways to become driven. All right, 10 ways to become driven. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So, number one, have faith in yourself. All right, as I make these videos, you're going to see that some of these are the same from each list. This is a big one right here, right? There's something called the fulfillment formula. First thing, right? 5 F's. First thing is faith. Okay, and you got to have faith in yourself. Right? You gotta have faith in yourself. That's huge. All right. Number two, have faith in God. Okay, have faith in God. If you, all right, so listen, you can't have faith in yourself, right? If you don't have faith in God, right? How can you believe in yourself if you don't even believe in the person that created you? I mean, come on, right? Have faith in yourself. Have faith in God. Nothing else needs to be said there. Number three, find what you're passionate about, right? Find what gets you up every morning. Find what, when you're having a bad day, when you're tired, when you're low on energy, when you're, bored, when you're losing your mind, what can you go to that, brings you dopamine and gets you excited and wakes you up? Find what you're passionate about. All right, number four, create a routine around what you're passionate about. So whatever you're passionate about, if it's playing basketball, create a routine around that. Wake up early so you can go play basketball, or find time in the middle of your day, maybe on your lunch break or between class or after work. Find time to work on whatever it is that you're passionate about. All right. Number five, become self motivated to do what needs to be done. So, whatever you're passionate about, right, you got to listen. You can get motivation from other places, but you need to first learn how to self motivate, right? Motivate yourself to, wake up and kick your own ass every single day, right? So, wake up to be better than you were yesterday, right? That should bring you motivation. If we're talking about basketball, if you made 50 shots today, right, you should have motivation within you to get up, right? Maybe even get up earlier and go and try to make 75 shots today or 100 shots today, right? Become self motivated to do what needs to be done. All right, number six, seek competition in a specific space. So if it's basketball, maybe you're playing pickup games at the Y or you're at the park or the rec, whatever. Seek competition, right? That's the only way you're going to get better is if you compete with others, right? You can compete with yourself, and that's great, and self motivation is great, but at some point you got to start competing with others. So seek competition in that specific space, whatever it is, basketball, weightlifting, art, whatever it is. All right. Number, what is this? Seven, eight. Find motivation from others. All right. So we got self motivation, right? We're seeking competition. Now it's time to find motivation from others. And so this happens after you start seeking that competition. Now you're starting to become motivated to be better than somebody else, right? And so this is motivation, this is competition. This is all going to create dopamine. It's going to create a routine to get better every day. You're going to wake up and beat your ass every day, right? You're going to beat your own ass every day. You're going to be better than you were yesterday, and you're going to work towards being better than somebody else or a group of, others, right? If you have a team, you're going to work to be better than that other team. All right, number eight, seek mentorship and stay coachable, right? So this is huge. So once you're in this specific space, you're going to want to seek somebody that's been in the space longer than you, and they only have to know one more thing than you do to be a mentor, right? So you can know a whole bunch about whatever it is, if it's basketball, if it's art, if it's history, you can know a whole bunch. All they have to know is one more thing than you to be a mentor, right? And if they're a great mentor, that's great. That should motivate you to be coachable, right? Learn from everything that they're telling you. And So that's number 8. Seek mentorship and stay coachable. Coachable is gonna make your life easier if you're really passionate about being great in whatever space it is that you're trying to be great in or that you're passionate about. All right, number 9, convince yourself. Okay, so we talked about having faith in yourself. Now we're talking about convincing yourself, right? Because, you know, have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, convince yourself. Convince yourself that you can be great in whatever it is that you're passionate about. Convince yourself that you actually are passionate about it, because sometimes you'll lose that passion, you'll lose that drive, you'll lose that motivation. Convince yourself that you're never going to lose it, right? Convince yourself that you're going to love this forever, that you're going to do this forever. Convince yourself. If you're really serious about it, then you can convince yourself, right? You should be the easiest person to sell to, right? You should be the easiest person to convince. So convince yourself. That's number 9. Number 10, right? This is the big one. You got to find your fuel. Okay, you got to find your fuel. You got to find what fuels you, right? So focus on what drives you and why it drives you, right? So what is it that drives you? Is it competition? Is it proving others wrong? Um, is it just being better than you were yesterday? Is it proving yourself right? Is it, you know, what is it that drives you? Okay, and then why does it drive you? Right? Why does it drive you? What are you trying to accomplish out of whatever this space is that you're in? If it's business, if it's sports, weightlifting, basketball, art, history, whatever space you're in, what drives you and why does it drive you to be the best in this specific space? So again, number 10, find your fuel, focus on what drives you and why it drives you. All right, guys, that was the 10 ways to become driven. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how you guys are doing. I'm working on the office space a little bit. Still trying to get better every day. I went on a run, first time in 2.5 years that I went on a run. So just getting 1% better every day. Hope you guys are as well. I will talk to y'all later.